The Babalawo, if he has made Ocha, he becomes Oluo. Now, once he dedicates his time and his allegiance to Omidina, the Orishas take a backseat. His job is to deal directly with Omidina, and that's it. So no, he doesn't give out beads, except for a ruler's bead and a ruler's Ide. Right? In certain circumstances, in Cuban E5, what they call Creole E5, certain Orishas that the Babalawo has a monopoly on, that he might give you an eleke for that. There's something okay, or Dudua, or Sign, different little things, or different Odus have certain elekes. You understand? Now, the African niggas have no right to give out elekes because it's not their custom. It's not their custom. In Africa, there is no ceremony where they receive 5 elekes and get it back. None. Because them niggas are one Orisha per locale. Right? So Yemonja rules here and all the Yemonja's auxiliary Orishas, and that's it. Anything that's related to Yemonja, yeah, they might have some Shango, maybe some Babalawo, but you talk about some Oshun and some other shit, they ain't got that. Because that's not their fucking thing. This idea of giving the 5, right, is the idea that it goes into the fact that the African is different after slavery because he has more access to ethereal information from a different perspective. He understands things differently now. He's not isolated within his own theology, you understand? He's got a different perspective to see how his shit works in contrast to other perspectives. So in Ocha now, we have 4 colors. White, red, blue, yellow. In Africa, they only have white and red. That's it. The white, red, blue, yellow comes by way of them niggas having information and seeing the world from a different perspective and understanding the 4 primary colors. Those 4 primary colors make all other colors. Yes? You're an artist, you know that. Right? So, understanding that they advance themselves based on their environment. So the problem is, the Babalawos be trying to insert themselves as some kind of bishops. Now, historically, let's talk for a minute. We got content for them niggas, because they sold us the fuck over here. How do we know that? Because if your fucking divination system is that good, you didn't see the white boy coming. How is it that y'all niggas didn't show up in Brazil? How is it that y'all didn't show up in Cuba till 150 years after niggas had already established themselves? Because they didn't get picked up because them niggas was originally the ones who sold us over here.
So when Babalawo brought over?
No, not originally.
Right.
Originally, they weren't captured. They were a part of the political upheaval that was going on. So there's an issue that in Cuba we don't. So in Creole systems, we don't use gin because gin is a part of what they sold us over. We use rum. Because it was gin, because the Africans will tell you, oh, OT is gin, but they're fucking lying because juniper berries don't grow in Africa. Fuck you, you stupid motherfucker. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Juniper berries don't grow in Africa. It's not your fucking liquor. So that means that when them niggas came and sold it to you, you niggas drank that shit, you got stupid and you sold your people.
Oh yeah.
That's why our ocean don't take that shit. Niggas go, oh, you gotta put gin on the label. Not my label. We don't recognize that shit. That shit is that's the shit, the bounty that sold us for.
Understand where it's going.
Right? Okay. So, understanding that these niggas sold us over here, they didn't show up till late. And it wasn't until they got betrayed. Right? And part of it has to do with economics. You have to understand. See, because everybody be talking about slavery and all of this shit without understanding historical politics. Shit changes based on the commodity. During the colonial expansion, the white women that came to the New World were miserable. So you think about South America, Cuba, Haiti, Jamaica, it's hot as fuck. The white women are sweating like fucking dogs. So they need cascarilla to put on there. This is where they get the white faces in the colonial pictures. Right? Go powder her face. Because the people who propagated the tradition that we follow, that was their expertise. They were fucking proficient in making fucking makeup. So they took them niggas. That's how they ended up here. Right? So, what happens is, remember currency changes based on the falling of governments, right? Okay, so there's a whole lot of shit that all these stinking motherfuckers that go to college for all these fucking years are fucking retarded. What's the first currency? What's the first currency? You know what the first currency is? Salt.
Okay.
After salt comes corn. By the time we get to grain, the West Africans have figured out some sort of fucking thing. What is it? Cowrie shells. Cowrie shells are the oldest currency in the world. So much so that the Chinese, when they started to make coins, they call them brown cowries. They have a hole in the motherfuckers for that reason.
I got some
Okay.
like that.
So with that just being said, tell me how the fuck Egypt is the fucking first fucking civilization and them niggas is using coins. Riddle me that, Batman. Tell me how that happened. All you scholars with all these PhDs, how the fuck did you say that stupid shit and them niggas is using coins?
You heard of Trito Mutwa?
Who?
Trito Mutwa?
Who's that?
He's a South African man. My guy. So
He got like a headdress on?
nah, he just died. Nah, I don't ever see him with a headdress on, but he's an elder. He might have just passed away not too long ago. But he said that Egypt is the baby of Africa.
It is.
Yeah, he's like everybody's fascinated with that, but that's
My nigga, I did a fucking lecture 12 years ago called Congo Before Kemet. Niggas was talking, what the fuck is he talking about?
Right.
Huh? Again, you can't tell me this if you fucking got a brain that works, my nigga. You telling me that the first currency is a cowrie shell, but these niggas got fucking coins. How are they the first fucking civilization? Riddle me that. Can't be right. They still haven't told you that the reason that you read and write has nothing to do with history. Did you know that? Let me break it down for you. So, we said salt is the first currency, right? Your weight in salt, you're worth your weight in salt, as they say. Okay. This is from a hunter-gatherer society. Because when you catch some shit, you put the salt on it, it can stay longer. And you gotta hunt no more, right? Okay. Then corn becomes the next. See, they keep trying to tell you that corn originated over here. That's just nice, whatever. But they got pictures of corn in Africa. Okay. So now corn is antiquated. I give you 5 kernels. Right? Okay. But then when grain comes along, there's a problem. Because it's not antiquated. I can't give you 5 fucking kernels of rice. So now we have to weigh it. In weighing it, we have to keep record. And this is where writing and arithmetic comes in. This is why till this day the Jews' fucking alphabet is associated to fucking numbers. It's numerical because it is about fucking commerce and the record keeping in commerce. It has nothing to do with writing history. Nobody had time to be writing the history. What are you talking about? No, I gotta, because in legalese, there is no interpretation. My nigga, I gave you 5 oranges. You owe me 5 oranges. I don't want to hear that you felt like 4, it felt like 3.
right.
Nigga, I gave you 5. That's what's on the fucking paper. Pay me my shit. Right? There's no interpretation to that. They didn't say that to you. They still got niggas thinking that the world was written so that they could write the Bible. Understand? These are concepts that go over niggas' heads that niggas ain't figured out yet. Like, yo, what are these niggas talking about? Feel me? And so, My thing is, you got people trying to make measurement of all of this when they don't even have a true understanding of history. Scientists said, you niggas get it twisted. Every time there's a great fucking civilization, you think that the whole world has gotten to that level. Remember, right now, there's still hunter-gatherers that's operating in the world right now, as much as technology we have right now. So when Egypt was happening, there was still some niggas like, man, fuck that stupid shit, nigga, I'm going hungry. Because they could see the ills of all of the societal shit. This is where disease is born. All of the fucking errant behaviors of human beings are born within large cities. They're not born in clans. That shit is eradicated immediately out in the jungle. What the fuck is this nigga just say? Yo, my nigga, you keep fucking with his wife, we gonna kill you before he kill you. Because this is why when you talk about values and morals, but all your morality is based on your mortality, period. It's not good to kill another person because we need people for the tribe so that we can build up a motherfucking wall. It's not cool to fuck with that nigga's wife because he's gonna want to fight and then y'all gonna get into some gangster shit and there's gonna be less people. Right? All of these things are based on keeping order so that there's some type of peace amongst each other and everybody's cooperative, right? Okay.
Killing me, Small.
Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Bird bitch try to play me. Heard she was talking crazy. She don't know who I be. I'm the last of the 3 JB. It was 3 JBs, yeah man, it was 3 JBs. One in the penitentiary, one dead, one still in the street. Some niggas real, some niggas hold, some niggas street fake, some niggas trained to go. Some niggas stand up, take the time, won't say shit.